Hello everyone, in this video I'll be demonstrating how to do some editing using iPhoto. You guys might be wondering why I chose to do it with iPhoto rather than more advanced software like Aperture, Lightroom, or Photoshop. The reason is that I want to prove to everyone that basic software that comes with your Mac can be quite powerful and people should place higher attention to them. Let's get started. Once iPhoto is opened, go ahead and drag in the photo you wish to edit. I'm just going to drag in this airplane image I took a while back. Double click on the image and click on the edit button to start editing. Once you're in the edit menu, you will automatically be brought to the quick fixes section where you can do some very basic edit. Rotate button helps you rotate your image. The enhance button automatically try to improve the things that need improvement. You can probably see a drastic change as I click on the button. Let's do this again to show you guys the difference. Fix Redeye helps you remove the red eyes problems when the photo was taken with the flash. Straighten helps straighten the image, while crops the image for you. The Retouch button is a great function. Once you click on it, you're able to adjust the size of the brush. Let me show you how this function works. Let's say I want to get rid of the plain model number. Making sure the proper brush size is used, I just have to brush over the numbers. Then the numbers will magically disappear. Although you may see some minor flaws when zoomed in, but I think it does a pretty good job to begin with. Moving on to the effects section. We're actually going to skip this section because I want to edit in a more professional way. With that being said, click on the Adjust tab. On the top, you will find a histogram. Underneath that, you will find a bunch of sliders with exposure being first. As you move the slider down, your picture will become darker. Moving it to the opposite direction, it will become brighter. Then in the Contrast tab, by adjusting the slider, you're adding or decreasing the color value between each color. I generally like to have this setting a bit higher, but if you make your contrast too high, your photo might seem unrealistic. With saturation, you're just changing the overall color intensity. I generally don't mess with the slider. A tip for you guys. You want to click on the Avoid Saturating Skin Tones if you're editing a photo involving humans. Definition adjusts your clarity of the image. However, making your definition too high can result in noise in the image. I'll explain the term noise in just a bit. Highlights look at all the bright areas and adjust the colors in that section. Shadows does the same, but with darker areas. Sharpness is making your image sharper. Once again, too much sharpness can result in noise. Moving on to denoise. This is certainly an awesome tool. It helps you remove noise, the term that I was talking about earlier in your picture. Noise stands for the graininess of the image, and you can usually get that when an image is taken in a very dark environment or when you purposely change certain settings. One drawback to too much denoise is that it can lead to loss of contrast. Temperature slider changes the overall feeling of your picture. Making the slider to the right makes the color or picture warmer, while the left side does the opposite. Tint changes the overall color in your photo. Moving back to the effects section, we're going to add some predefined effect. There are 9 to choose from. Click on any of them and you can hover your mouse around it and change the intensity of the effect. I'll just stick with the edge blur to soften the borders of the image. And there you go. That's how you edit a photo using iPhoto. It's actually a very simple process, but the results you can get from it is quite significant. Here's an example of the before and after. That's it for now guys, hope you enjoy. Remember to subscribe if you like the content and shoot me a question if you have any. Thank you for watching.